Matthew Walker, aka Just Matt, man. How y'all doing today, man? Hope y'all doing good, staying well, staying healthy, all that great stuff. And man, woo! Sorry I haven't uploaded for the last 2 days. Obviously Wednesday I play against my boy Makai. If you haven't seen that one-on-one, go ahead and check that out, man. So yeah, that happened. Plus I'm getting ready to edit the 5,000 subscriber special video, so that's gonna come out around next week. I don't know what day yet, but it'll definitely happen next week. And also next week I'll have Mom on the channel. I'm also gonna be making a channel trailer pretty soon. So lots of editing, lots of bangers, yeah. So yeah, man. Today we're reacting to Michael Jordan rare moments from 1997-98 season. This was made by Old School Basketball. Shout out to him. Original link will be in the description. Y'all want to check it out yourselves. But this is rare stories you never heard, like rare stories that me or you probably don't know of. So we gonna find out together, you know what I'm saying? Shout out MJ. Without further ado, let's get straight in the video, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, man.
There were a lot of stories that didn't get featured on The Last Dance documentary.
Word.
I think they did because of not deflecting from the main course of the series. Stories that most of the casual NBA fans never heard. Jordanizer level stuff I'm here about to share with you all. Before we dive deep, if you like the videos, subscribe to Old School B-Ball for more content.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. That's a dope intro. Mess with it.
It was one of those epic Barkley versus Jordan nights.
Okay.
And Sir Charles loved to talk. Both
Yes, sir.
Remember the Pat Riley mentality of the 90s? You can't be friends with a guy and compete with him. But it was very evident that it could happen. Since MJ and Charles didn't guard each other, there were few moments of direct confrontation between them involving basketball.
Barkley fires a 3 over Rodman.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it's there for him. Now they're within 6. Jordan spinning on Ellie.
Tough play.
Charles backing him in.
That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. Good shot, Barkley.
Both had huge games. Jordan had 40. Barkley had 35 points and 14 rebounds.
Tough.
Barkley did throw a nasty-looking shoulder to Jordan at the end of the third period. Not good-natured at all. An elbow here, a forearm there, now a bump, then a jiggle push.
Hey, they let each other know.
Each other again.
What about the technical he got after telling officials they shouldn't be afraid to call a foul on Jordan just because he's Jordan?
That is a foul. I know he's not for Jordan.
And that earns him the technical. Hey, that's a foul. I don't care if he is Michael Jordan. Now, Michael is jawing at Barkley. Michael is telling him, go ahead, Charles, get another one. Get yourself tossed out.
He was implying that the latter gets more preferential treatment than the former. Sir Charles carried the old crusade against Jordan, getting favored by the officials. We are two brothers out there. Once we leave the court, arguing is certainly not taken in a harsh way. But out there on the court, it's just trying to get that advantage any way you can.
That's how it is. No friends on the court. There's no friends.
Like enemies.
No
I
friends.
was trying to take his mind away from the game, just like he was trying to take our guys' minds away from the game. There were a lot of little gestures out there, but it never took away our focus, which is win the ball game.
Well, Charles talks a lot of trash. He tries to get everybody's heads out of the game, and you know, I'm there trying to get his head out of the game. So I mean, I'm just trying to combat what he's trying to do, and it's always great to play against Charles. You know, he's going to come out and play hard, no matter how much a jokester he is. He's still going to play hard.
Everything was okay.
That's how it be. That's the game.
Visiting the Bulls in December until
No cap.
Michael Jordan and Chris Childs were jostling position for a rebound. MJ and feisty Knicks guard Chris Childs almost went at it late in the fourth quarter. Childs received an elbow to the back of the head from Jordan, and he refused to sidestep the issue as he threw the basketball at MJ and clashed with him before being ejected for a second technical foul. No punches were thrown.
That's for 3. And Childs and Jordan get to him.
Yeah, they've been going at it all game. Michael Jordan is a smart guy. He was about to throw a point.
Jordan was a superstar, and he got away with things like that. When you get elbows to the head and face, you cannot let it go. Childs retaliated.
Hey, there's certain privileges, man. Certain privileges a superstar get.
Jordan rushed Childs, rubbed up against him.
That's our status. That's our superstar status. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Childs was having only his second year.
Work for those.
And he did not earn the right to get angry in a Bulls game. And Michael was the smarter one of this action. If you look closely, you see Jordan coming towards Childs so he could make a stupid move, and eventually he'd be ejected. Game 2 of the 1998 East semifinals. Surprisingly, the Hornets held Jordan scoreless for most of the second half and rallied from behind with reserve guard Del Curry and B.J. Armstrong. They limited MJ to 22 points. Entering the final period, the Hornets trailed by 8 points. Del Curry scored 14 of his 15 points. And B.J., who was a key player of the first Bulls three-peat team, delivered a clutch shot with a 16-footer for the lead.
Big offensive rebound for Vlade Divac. The lead is 3. Armstrong will put up the jumper.
I remember this one. I remember this one.
Armstrong, 76-71. The lead is 5.
I remember that one.
Jordan was showing off his North Carolina shorts to his former teammate B.J. Armstrong. Was that a message? Armstrong said it was only one game, wisely, but it was enough to turn MJ mad because Armstrong was so emotional at the end of the game, especially after hitting that late-game key basket. So MJ prepared for Game 3. Jordan, perhaps the most driven athlete in the history of team sports, constantly creating demons, drove him to even greater heights.
Against the Bulls in the regular season here. This is it. Jordan goes right around Wesley as if he were not even on the court.
Mike responded with 12 first-half points. He continued his feisty approach in the second quarter, making a tough driving layup in traffic, and he thought he had been fouled. When he complained about it, Dick Bavetta teed him up.
He's moving. And a whistle, Michael Jordan talking to Dick Bavetta.
With 40 seconds left in the first half, MJ drove past Anthony Mason on the dribble and floated in a finger roll over Vlade Divac that almost touched the top of the backboard as Joe Klein doubled over in awe on the bench. David Wesley tried to guard him, and he gave his famous Michael Jordan IMAX ball.
Go over there. Oh, we gone. Yeah.
Racing with Reed. And count the basket. Well, 2 Tar Heels in a foot race, and if you're going to wrap Michael up.
Jordan continued taking over the offensive in the third quarter. Signature Jordan fadeaways. Anthony Mason, Bobby Phills, they all got roasted. Then in the second half, MJ faked Divac for a layup and laughed it off.
Michael around Divac.
Now, he caught B.J. Armstrong at the post, scored over him, and gave him a tongue-out death stare. You want it? Come get it.
This sequence by Michael Jordan. He has B.J. Armstrong in the post. He's going to back him down. Vlade comes over to give help. Too late with the score. When he goes on defense, take a look at this. Michael Jordan, the tongue is out, but look at this. Look at these eyes. Michael Jordan says, you want some of this, B.J.? Come get it.
In Game 5, Glenn Rice and Michael Jordan jawed at each other, and both got technical
Had the predator
fouls.
eyes.
It was face-to-face trash talk.
Dang.
Rice wouldn't get close to Michael too much if he knew Jordan had the
Okay.
flu.
Okay.
In the season, and he's averaging 4 a game in this playoff series. Offensive foul, and let's see if Glenn Rice. Now Rice and Jordan jawing at each other.
Oh, Rice trying to let him know.
Has been called as Rice and Jordan face to face.
Word.
And a technical foul has been called on both Jordan and Rice.
Okay.
A double technical.
Okay.
And Rice is still jawing at him right now.
Okay.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, and Luke Longley, you said something to Mason as Mason came down. Oh, there it is there. You can see that Rice stepped into him. Jordan tried to get around. Rice thinks that he threw an elbow at him.
Rice was hit.
Rice say he's not going.
And then the tempers.
Rice say he's not going. Okay.
But you can see that Rice is very hot.
Well, 2 technical fouls in this series for Michael Jordan. He's getting A bit feisty in his old age.
A lot of guys in this league might say it's about time.
Rice is going to...
The Bulls eliminated the Hornets in 5, and Dennis Rodman had a birthday party the same night, where Jordan said, "Hell no, I'm going home."
Are you going to get rest for your cold tonight, or are you going to Dennis Rodman's birthday party?
No, I'm going home.
All right, thanks a lot. So is Hubie. Let's go back to
The 1998 NBA Finals. Michael Jordan and the Bulls came to Salt Lake as underdogs. Game 1 was so intense and stressful. Jordan tried to do it all, and when he didn't get the ball, he scolded teammates. But they couldn't even hear him. The arena was packed. Scottie Pippen was yelled at by Jordan late in the fourth quarter for rushing a three-point shot, and they had the ball poked away by Jeff Hornacek as he drove to his right.
You watch Michael Jordan right here. He knows that he's in the zone and he wants to take his game to another level. Scottie Pippen missed him on the pass. He had just made a J, and he's hollering at Pippen, "Get it to me, get it to me." Even though Pippen made the three, he came back to the huddle, and he's telling Scottie right now, "Look, Scottie, I feel it. Get it to me." Scottie said, "But Mike, I feel it too."
Sometimes Michael Jordan was overly competitive. Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs. That time, Sherman Douglas tried to talk trash to Michael Jordan and got laughed off the court. With his team trailing 96-91 with 5 seconds to play, Sherman Douglas attempted a 21-foot jumper that was blocked by MJ.
The Douglas knocked away from him by Jordan, and that used
good hands.
2.5 seconds.
That's some hands.
Douglas said he was fouled and told the referees he had proof. Jordan and the officials shared a good laugh over the episode. Jordan was asked what happened. He thought I fouled him, and he went to show the referee his hand was red. MJ's response was brutal. It's pretty tough for the referee to see red. Jordan was laughing at the fact Douglas felt he'd been fouled and had the proof to back up his claim.
Executed by the Bulls. Jordan with a feint on carries and hits. Much to be seen, but he's right now in a terrific groove. Michael Jordan working his way in the lane and hits. Jordan.
Game 3. It was Jordan's final game in Metropolitan, so he busted the Nets with 38. The Nets coach, John Calipari, was speechless. At age 35, but playing Jordan, it's like playing blackjack against the dealer, and MJ was the dealer. There was a degree of difficulty to Jordan's baskets as the Nets defenders were guarding him closely. Every time the Nets made a run, Jordan made a big shot.
It's a high screener row. 5 on the shot clock. Jordan. There were no fouls to give for the Nets. Michael Jordan at the buzzer.
That's tough.
You should feel
That's
sorry
tough
for Kerry Kittles and Kendall Gill, who tried to guard Michael in these plays. Jordan didn't just roast the New Jersey Nets that night, he stared them down too. Michael turned and glared at the Nets bench, focusing his gaze mainly on Coach John Calipari at least a dozen times.
He's looking at him like, bro, a whole predator.
Calipari's antics, screaming at players, making wild gestures, yelling out players after every play. Michael hated it. Jordan's stare was different. A sort of
killer eyes, boy.
Dare you to return that gaze. Calipari didn't stare back. There was one thing I'd never do as a coach: say anything to Michael Jordan. Not one word. If he wants to stare at me, I'm not going to say anything to him. Michael mocked Coach Cal later postgame. I was really just looking at him, seeing how much energy he utilizes in coaching. Try to pick up what he's saying. It's pretty fascinating. I haven't played against a guy who runs up and down the court as much as he does, yells, and shows so much energy. I admire those players for being able to deal with it.
Now Kukoc. Jordan with a fake on Harris and a fall away. Mike here in the third quarter, leading by 5. Jordan with a great fake lays it in. We're still within major striking distance here, and like we say, they play in peaks and valleys.
That's so tough. That's so tough.
Falling away toward the baseline.
It's November 1997. Pippen was out. Jordan had to carry the whole offensive load. Signs of decline? Aging legs and tired in mid-game? No. He busted up the Clippers with 49 points. But first, MJ walked off the court with his head down after missing 11 of 14 shots in the first half. It took time, but Jordan took over. He was hanging, making a double-clutch layup with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, wowed the crowd and gave the Bulls a 56-52 lead. Taking off in the fourth quarter, scoring 11 of the team's final 13 points as the Bulls overcame a 5-point deficit in the final 5 minutes 26 seconds. Michael scored Chicago's final 9 points in regulation, the last 4 points of the first overtime, in all 9 points. He outscored the Clippers 9-0 in the second 5-minute overtime.
Jordan to the basket. Jordan in trouble.
Gone. Hey. That's tough.
He's saying, get out, I don't need a pick here. Folks. Well, Brett can't play him a whole lot tougher than that. It's Michael Jordan.
ISO. That's a good hezzy. If you slow the fast that quickly. Speed change.
He made a jump shot with 8.9 seconds remaining after missing 2 free throws to force a second overtime at 102-102. Jordan, who made only 10 of 16 free throws, got his own rebound and made the shot after he intentionally missed the free throw.
No, you don't miss it on purpose, no. Jordan's free throw is no good. He gets it. Maybe he did. Maybe he's smarter than all of us. 13 seconds to go. Jordan to the hole.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
9 seconds to go.
Missed it on purpose?
The question is, did Jordan miss that on purpose?
You get your rebound and then you...
Where was the box out? How can you let it... The
That's
guy
crazy.
shooting the ball.
That's
you
crazy.
can't expect to win.
Yes, he missed the free throw intentionally. He was that good of a basketball player.
That's wild.
Jordan goes baseline.
That's tough.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Michael
Hey.
on the other side of the basket.
Watch out.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
The 29th time this year that Jordan has scored 30. 80-63 Bulls. And it is going to be a 20-second timeout for the Hawks.
The night in Atlanta was already special. Jordan received the largest crowd in NBA history. It was something to remember. But it was not the sweet reverse layup around Dikembe Mutombo or the block shot of Allen Henderson, nor the deadly crossover on Steve Smith and dunk. It came with 1:29 left in the dome. At the foul line for his last free throw of the evening, Jordan tossed it up left-handed. Swish!
Coming up immediately following Hawks basketball, it'll be Seinfeld, so stay with us. The number 1 man.
Oh, is he going to shoot this left-handed? Yes, he is.
Why?
That's crazy.
A 9-7.
Just,
Off the rip.
See how he shot that?
Just a little...
He shot like he was left-handed.
Hamlin practice about shooting free throws with the left hand. They told MJ that he should try it, so Michael had a good opportunity to do it. Playing against Reggie Miller always drove Michael Jordan nuts, but Michael showed his frustration not to Miller, but Mark Jackson.
It's been in for him. Jordan against Jackson. Jackson hit the deck and foul called on Mark Jackson.
What Jordan didn't like was a blocking foul by Mark Jackson as MJ drove to the basket in the third quarter. Mark Jackson bumped Jordan after MJ picked off Jackson's pass to prevent an easy layup. Jordan, frustrated by the contact he had been receiving throughout the game, bounced the ball off the back of Jackson's head and was called for a technical foul. Reggie Miller raced toward Jordan to intercede.
Almost 4 minutes gone by, third quarter. Pacers lead by 10. Jordan the steal.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's a fight. No, that's scrap. No, that's a fight for real, for real. That was kind of wild, Jordan. I ain't gonna cap. Throw the ball off someone's head. That's disrespectful, man. Off his dome. Ah, man. That's anybody, bro. You throw the ball off my head, bro. We have a problem. No cap. No cap. It was immediately too. Look at that. And bang! Oh no. No. No.
It has been a frustrating night for Michael Jordan.
Speaking of Reggie Miller, Before the game, Jordan told in a magazine article, "I really don't dislike playing against anybody in the league, but playing Reggie Miller drives me nuts. It's like chicken fighting with a woman. His game is all this flopping type thing. Don't touch him or it's a foul. But he has his hands all on you all the time, like a woman holding your waist."
Dang.
The Pacers won the game, and also in postseason, they forced a tough 7-game series
Reggie was like that?
finals against the Bulls.
I know.
One January night in Miami, one
Dang.
of the worst losses for Chicago that year, Phil Jackson was ejected. Dennis Rodman was laughing so hard because of Phil getting ejected. It was rare to see Phil that mad. Thanks to Alonzo Mourning and Dennis Rodman's incident, Zen Master was gone.
There's Phil talking to Eddie Ruggs.
Oh, a Buffett.
Technical foul. And you're gone. Frank Hamlin trying to help.
Well, Sean Leonard had a game. He later taunted Jordan, "Let's go one-on-one." But the game was finished already. The Bulls lost 72-99. Jordan waited 2 months for the rematch and the whipping he was about to give for Sean Leonard. 37 points with a post-up and fadeaway clinic. He humiliated Leonard.
Simple. Hey.
Both met at the half court and MJ said, "You can't guard me. Not tonight. Why are you even trying?" The game was over.
Well, Michael Jordan is torching Vashawn Leonard verbally and physically. We hear his mouth flapping. What is he telling Vashawn Leonard? Well, that's what I asked Mr. Leonard. And he said, "You can't guard me. Not tonight. And why are you even trying?"
For Miami, here
Dang.
comes Pippen to Michael Jordan.
That's tough.
More than 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan on Leonard.
Hey.
Michael's got 400. And Michael again down low. That off. Low post, Jordan again.
Nothing to do about that. Can't stop it.
Michael Jordan.
Well, can you play better defense?
He's back on defense. Leonard gets in on Jordan. And Michael
That's
goes
good
so
stuff.
high and takes it inside.
That's too easy. He's a great player.
To that game in Miami, Vashawn Leonard hit a big three over you and started doing some trash talking. After the game, you said, "I'd like to see you guard me by yourself one-on-one." What'd you tell him tonight?
Well, last game when we played, he said, "Let's go one-on-one." They were 25 points up. I said, "Let's start right from scratch, 0-0. Let's go one-on-one, see who scored all the points."
You talking to him tonight?
A little bit.
You told me he couldn't guard.
But I tell him that quite a bit. But
At age 34, 35,
You know, a good man start trash talking when it's 0-0, not when they up.
Check out the other stories and make sure you subscribe to see more stuff like this.
Tough. 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 That's tough right there, man. You know? I knew the BJ Armstrong one. Oh, that was probably about it. That's about it for the 1997-98 season. That ball off a dude's head, off of Mark Jackson's head. No, that's kind of crazy, man. I ain't gonna cap. That's kind of crazy. That's crazy. But that's part of the game, bro. That's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? And his scuffle with Charles Barkley. And they were close friends for real, like off the court and stuff like that. But when you're on the court, bro, and we play competitively, there's no friends on the court, man. I don't care who you are. We on the court, we on the court. We on the court, real talk. I'm trying to win. But hey, man, that's what's up, man. Good stuff. Again, shout out Old School Basketball for this vid. Original link in the description. Hope y'all enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new. So Mr. Beat. Again, 5K special next week. I'll get my mom on the channel next week. And channel trailer coming soon. Hope y'all stay well. Stay blessed. Love you guys very much, man. Peace. I'm out. Woo!